Is this going to be a YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
LCLreport.com. It's a YouTube thing.
Hi, this is Terran Lupo with Low Country Liberty Report. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite news network, surprisingly, not here in America. It's called Russia Today, and I love Russia Today. I subscribe on YouTube, and they crank out a lot of stories. They've got a bunch of different reporters all over the world, but the reason I like it is because it's some of the most uncensored and real liberty-oriented news around. Now, we all know here in the States that the news here is pretty watered down and tame because there's so many political interests behind the media. People don't want to shoot themselves in the foot and never get a job again, so they can't really talk openly about certain things. Russia Today is much different. They don't have a problem analyzing what's going on here for what's really going on here. Like when the G20 riots happened, the first place I saw coverage was Russia Today. So I have only good things to say, and they cover stories that are actually liberty-oriented. Now, there's a couple gleams here in America. Like, I have no idea how John Stossel ever made it so long on ABC, how they ever allowed him. Or Freedom Watch. You know, that's a great show too. But those are two little shows in a huge market of media. This is an entire network that just story after story after story points out the tyranny or recognizes it for what it is. If you haven't watched any of it, you're really missing out. I get about 80% of my news from Russia Today, and I get a lot of international perspective that I've never ever heard of. You know, America's kind of conceited in the sense that it only cares about America, and rarely do you hear what's going on in the rest of the world, except a minute blip. This is fascinating what else is going on out there that I never ever heard about. So I'm a big fan. People say, well, why don't you marry it? I do want to marry it. I love Russia Today. And so far they're fantastic. My advice is vote with your dollar. Why give your business to CNN or Fox when they're not producing what you want? Go over to Russia TV and take a look. And now, just a side note, there's some wonderful independent media that's arriving, and more is coming out every single day. But the truth is, it's not as well produced and doesn't have money and funding behind it. And it's nice to watch. You know, they have much better coverage than some guy with a cell phone camera. And sometimes that's nice to see. And I'm sure independent media is going to catch up, but right now it's still in its infantile stages. Anyway, this is Terran Lupo. As always, good hunting. And go, if you want to find Russia Today, go check out YouTube and type in Russia Today and subscribe. It's awesome. Thanks. This episode of LCL Report brought to you by StashYourSwag.com. This amazing ebook will give you over 100 ideas and secret hiding places all around your